What is up, y'all? This is another episode of I'm Almost Joking Podcast. I am one half of the Disrespective Collective here for episode 49. I am Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sense of Life, here with...
It's your boy Quis, a.k.a. Dash, with for episode 49, like the 49ers. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, all the legends, Steve Young. Y'all know what it is.
Garoppolo. I don't know his first name.
I don't know if he a legend, but we gonna let him rock today. Brock Purdy been putting in work for the 49ers lately.
Shout out to Dan Soda for no reason.
Yeah, for no reason at all. But we here for 49 to come back and talk our ish with the fans. Y'all know how we do. We talk our ish.
You already know. And I got a new motto for 2023 that I'm taking in. I don't care what it is. It's about how I feel about it. That's why I'm going in with everything. So, comment, don't like it, all of that. Let me know. We can discuss it. Because what we going to talk about today on everything, I ain't finna be sitting here talking about, well, people might... Nah, this is how I feel about it.
Talk your ish.
2023, all right?
Talk your ish. That's what I've been trying to get Craig to talk his ish for I don't know how. Talk your ish.
And it ain't got nothing to do with us starting a little bit later, which means that I get to indulge a little bit more in what I like to do. That ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, we've been indulging. Trust. The indulging game is at an all-time high right now.
Oh, man.
How was your weekend, bro?
Bruh, let me tell you this. Weekend was all right. Everything was good. Everything copacetic, fine stuff. Oh, had a great weekend with Joe List. Shout out to Joe List, the comedian. Great weekend, as always. I've been, on the show with him. I don't want to say working with him like we've been doing stuff a lot. I've been on the show with him most of the time, like the past 3-4 years. He came to Madison, and this one, just big shout out to him, man. Thank you for being dope and being great as you is in comedy and fanship or whatever. Sometimes you meet the people that you like, and they not always as cool.
That's a fact.
Joe List, Dan Soda, even better people in person.
Shout out to him.
So shout out to y'all. So that was that. Now let's get into the hate. Bruh, went to get some food before this and stopped by, and I realized one thing that I can't stand, and I know I can't be the only one. I hate a toasted bun, bruh. A toasted bun on my burger? Why?
What? That's fire.
Every time I get a toasted bun from somewhere.
Toasted buns is what's... What you mean?
Every time I get a toasted bun from somewhere, the edges are too hard, man. And I got to tear the edge off so I can get to the soft part of the bread because I don't want to bite every time I bite into the burger.
That's the
it's
fire
this tough
part.
crunch part on the edge.
That's the best part.
I never like ends on my bread on the end of the loaf for the bread sandwiches. When Mom used to make sandwiches and then you get the end piece of bread, it was too tough. I didn't like it, bruh. And that's what that fucking crisp on the end of the two toasted bun reminded me of.
Now,
it reminded me of an end piece of bread. And I don't like it, man.
You don't like the
it reminds me of poor.
You don't like the toasted. So when you bite that part, that end part that be all toasted and buttery, you don't like that part?
No, because it don't be, at least when I get it, right? It don't be toasted and buttery. It be burnt. The end part, the little circle on the ends of the, you know what I'm saying? The beginning of the burger, when you bite in, all around the edge on a toasted bun. Every time I got them,
where you get this burger from, bro?
Shout out to Pitcher's Pub. But yeah,
maybe it's a Pitcher Pub.
It's not,
bro.
Because when I'm in Deerfield and I tell them on my lunch, no toasted bun. Don't you toast my bun. I want a cold, dry bun.
So when you go to Quiznos, you don't get the joint toasted? If you go to like Quiznos, you don't get that joint toasted?
That's a different thing. That's a sub. That's not a burger. And for
so you don't like the burgers toasted?
Yeah, the buns. Maybe it's buns that ain't supposed to be toasted. But the subs, when they toasted, is a different thing.
Yeah, that should be fine.
It's not, it ain't like that. I don't know why, but it's just something about the burger buns, and then you toast them, and the edges is like burnt. So now I just taste burnt every time I bite into the burger. I don't
crazy.
Like it. I don't like it. I hate it.
I always wanted my buns toasted.
No.
Even at
when I'm
McDonald's,
making a burger, I'll toast my bun.
Technically. McDonald's even toast your buns, technically. They put it through the little toaster joint.
That's only with the fish fillet.
No, that's all the
everything.
Yeah, I used to work there when I was like 14, 15. Like, word, everything gets toasted.
Good to know. I didn't know that. I didn't know they toasted all the buns. I thought that was just a fish fillet thing. Nah. And for a while, I was going through a period at McDonald's where I ordered a fish fillet bun, mac sauce on my double cheeseburger. Yeah, McDonald's workers hated me.
Hold on, what? You ordered a what?
I want a fish fillet bun on my double cheeseburger, and I want mac sauce No ketchup, no mustard.
Bruh, the double cheeseburger and the fish fillet bun is the same bun.
Oh, no.
It's the same bun.
They steam the fish fillet.
It's not the same bun.
The bun is the same. I used to work there.
Oh,
it's
no.
the same
You're
bun.
right. It's the same bun. But when you double cheeseburger bun, it's toasted.
Yep.
Fish fillet bun is steamed.
No, it's
and
not.
it's soft. Yes,
It's
it
not,
is.
bro.
Yes,
It's the
it
same.
is.
Bro, it's not.
You ain't finna tell me about a fish fillet.
I swear to God, it's the same bun. It's the same. It goes through the same thing, bro. I used to work there. I used to be in the grill area.
Well, it's two different buttons, bro.
It's not.
It says served on a soft steamed bun.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
a steamed bun.
I used to work there when I was like a kid. It's
like
not steamed. They
it's
don't
like
even
White
have a
Castle-
steamer.
It's like White Castle burgers is not. They steamed, I think.
Bro. The
That's
fish
why they
fillet
go through
bun
you
and the
like
double
that. They not
cheeseburger bun.
cooked.
They go through this. All of the buns go through the same shit. They got a bun right. It's like a thing you put it in.
I'm telling you, might have been some years, bro. You ain't remembering like you
Bro,
used
it's
to. I'm telling you.
I
it's
used to make fish fillets and double cheeseburgers. It's the same
But I'm
bun.
telling you this.
I swear to God, it's the
when
same
you
bun.
go there,
On everything I love is the same bun.
if you
bro.
go there right now and you get a fish fillet and a double cheeseburger, it's gonna be two different buns.
It's not.
No, my bad. It's gonna taste like two different buns. It's gonna be the same bun.
Bro, I
But
need
that
somebody.
fish fillet bun
Right.
is gonna be cloud soft. Oh, that fish fillet bun gonna be booty soft, BBL soft.
Yo, wildin'. BBL soft. BBL is actually hard as fuck, nigga.
Yeah,
Hey.
they ain't going to the Dominican Republic.
No, they probably went to Miami. Hey, but for real. Hey, for real. It's the same bun, bro. When I used to work there when I was 15, it was the same fucking bun. You put it through the same machine. It's just you use the fish fillet and the tartar sauce instead of the
I
fucking.
think what Quis is telling us is that he was just messing people fish fillets up when he was fishing.
Swear to God.
Everybody getting their fish fillet back. Like, why this bun so tough?
Look, I very, very much so remember working in McDonald's when I was like 15 with all of the ex-cons and drug dealers that I used to work with. I'm telling you, that's just
Shout out to them. They make the best
Shout out
burgers.
to them, man.
They need
Yeah.
that job. They ain't gonna mess your
Dang,
Big Mac up.
Them niggas were still hustling outside of work. Shout out to my old coworkers.
But they need that job though to keep that
Yeah,
parole.
they definitely need that job. That parole A1 though. They definitely was at work every day, but they might have been some dude drive that nigga, but I ain't on them for sale. Good.
That's how I know they hated me because they had to give me my fish fillet bun with my mac sauce.
Man.
But what you go through? What happened, man?
All right, man. So look, check this out. So y'all know I be working all over the weekend, right? It's cool. It's all good. I don't have a regular life like all y'all where y'all get to like, you know what I'm saying, work all weekend and kick it over the weekend. My shit the opposite. I kick it all week and then I work over the weekend. But as I'm at work, right, I know it ain't that bad. I come across something that caught my attention. I said, I got to make this a topic for the podcast. R. Kelly, of all people, he dropped a song called I Admit It Part 2. First off, I was like,
Wait,
damn,
a
you did a
song?
part 1? It's a whole song.
No, it's an album. You didn't
He
know
did
this?
a whole album?
Oh, you didn't know? Oh, my
no,
bad.
You're right.
Yeah,
But the
I
album
admitted this 3 years ago.
It got took off. It got took off all the sites. So I heard the song I Admitted Part 2. I didn't even get to hear the album because they took the whole of all the streaming sites. They took it off. They banned it.
Luckily for me, they was old songs that I already had anyway on some unreleased.
They banned it. They banned the whole joint. So did you hear the song I Admitted Part 2?
I've been heard that. That was 2019.
No.
It's a
I
part-
Admitted
it's a-
Part
no.
1 was 2019.
No, my
this
bad.
was
I'll put it to you
unreleased.
this way. This is what happened. This album was a compilation of a bunch of songs that R. Kelly did before he went in and before all of this, and they was like B-sides. They probably was never supposed to come out. Honestly, it's not a lot of slaps on there. None of them really hitting. You get that R. Kelly feel, you listen to it, it sound good, but most of them, you see why they never came out and they was on a B-side.
I ain't even get to hear all of them, but I definitely
Now,
heard
what
that I Admit It.
his people did was just put these songs together, put the I Admit It song, break it into 3 parts, name the album that on some marketing, get attention, put that one song, because it used to be a 20-minute long song in 2019. They broke it down into 3 different parts and just made it kind of the album surrounded by the other stuff. So when you say part 2, this song been out for that. All of this stuff is old. People
So that I did hear the first one. So
Yeah.
they just I didn't remember the first one. They broke it down.
If you sat through, because this is Trapped in a Closet training though, because if we sat through Trapped in a Closet, then when he
That
put
was
out an
crazy
I
little
Admit It that's
series.
20 minutes long,
Yeah.
you'll probably listen to that too. Especially if he telling you I don't own none of my music, I was stupid, signed my publishing away, and all this other stuff. I think I ain't even gonna repeat what he said, but yeah, it's a wild song. A wild way to be.
We gonna get into that, but the song is very.
Now the I Admit It song, now that's crazy, right? It's wild. You don't want to listen to that.
It's insane.
But it's like,
okay, so you heard
it's some songs.
So did you hear the version? Hold on. Did you hear the version he just re-released? I guess if he released it before, you heard a re-release version, right? That's on this album.
I actually didn't listen to the I Admit It part because I heard those songs already, but I did listen to the other songs and, seeing what I didn't have already.
Okay, so listen. So the I Admit It part 2, right? This is crazy. He essentially pretty much admits to being a pedophile. Now, the craziest thing about this is you heard people rap on songs and self-snitch on all kind of topics. Literally murder people will self-snitch on. Self-snitching on being a pedophile? It's different.
I didn't think about that, bro. I didn't think about that angle. It is acceptable to self-snitch these days.
People self-snitch all the time on these joints. But self-snitching on being a pedophile? Bro, damn. He literally lyric for lyric said, I like older women, I like younger ladies, and they called me a pedophile for it.
That part.
Bro. Serious?
Sometimes you got to put stuff in context. Now, when we hear him say that, we know now. After this, we know now. But I'm sure when he made that song, what he meant or was trying to say, or at least trying to convince us of, or trying to get us to believe, was that I'm old. So if I say younger women, I mean like 25.
You better say an age.
27.
You better say an age range. He didn't say no age range.
He don't get the credit. Like if I say that, you would think. If I say, oh man, she younger than me, or I can't but like rock with her. I'm
gonna say she's younger than me. She's 28.
Yeah, you at least thinking like, okay, she must be in her 20s, 25, 24, because that's too young for me. You know what I'm saying? But you now with context, when R. Kelly say it, now you look back and be like, oh shit. Yeah, he didn't mean 20.
I remember one time, right?
He wasn't talking about that.
This actually happens. It's a real thing, right? I sent the dick pic, right, to the wrong person, right? It was a unsolicited dick pic that got sent, right?
That's why I don't do that.
I don't care. You ask for the dick, you get the dick. But a chick asked for the dick, right? So what I didn't know was she was trying to actually be on some petty shit. So I met this chick. She talking to her, she's like, what the dick look like, right? I don't give a fuck. I sent you the dick. You want to see the dick? You see the dick. So what happened was she gave me a phone number.
I don't even vibe with those type of women.
I do. You want the dick, you get the dick. So she asked for the dick. I say, you want the dick, you get the dick, right? So she's like sends my phone number because I was setting her up on like one of the social media sites. Mm-hmm. She just sends my phone number. So she give me the phone number, sends her the dick, send the dick with the phone, right? So I get the response from the chick and she like, whoa, that's huge. And I'm like, it ain't that big. Like, it's straight. Like, it's regular. Like, this shit regular. She's like, oh my God, who are you? And I'm like, who am I? The motherfucker just said send you the dick. She's like, I didn't get nobody on my number today. And I'm like, oh, damn. I just dick picked the wrong motherfucker. Like, that is a fucked up thing to feel.
But you know
I feel
what,
like
though?
she think I'm like a thirsty nigga. Like, I just sent her my random dick.
How the rest of the convo go?
Oh, we kept talking. Like,
I'll bet. Because if you send a dick pic and you don't immediately get like some type of disgusting, a blocked or a screenshot or a picture of her screenshot and then posting you, something like that to show that nigga you stupid for that. Any other reaction, she might like it.
She liked it.
She might be interested.
Definitely, she was like,
she might want the fact that she sent something back and was like, "Who are you? Why you want to know who I am?"
She was like, "That's a nice dick." I was like, "Oh, thank you."
You know what I'm saying?
How do you respond to somebody like, "That's a nice dick"? You like, "Oh, I appreciate it." Like you can't really repeat like. So
I'm free. I'm free tonight. I'm not free tomorrow, but maybe we could work something out.
You know what she did? Actually,
that's how I responded.
She sent me a picture. She was like, "Hey, this is me." I was like, "Oh shit, you? What's up with you?"
Yeah, we'll need to know the rest of this story.
How it ended is not even irrelevant, but it's not even relevant to the situation. But yeah. So anyway, I just said it to say this: like, it's one thing like when you do some shit, because you can do some random shit and be like, "Oh shit, I fucked up." That nigga just randomly said, "Hey, I might be down to molested shit." You got to specify that shit, bro. You can't be having people thinking that you meant them young ages that you're accused of doing.
I'm just honestly, since we speaking about him, and I'm gonna just keep it 100. I'm mad that he messed up a lot of classic songs for me.
Facts.
Because when you think of songs like "Seems Like You Ready," I can't listen to that no more.
Nope.
Ain't
certain songs
I do have to like
bump that
take
no more.
It's certain songs that it ain't even that like AJ. That wasn't really one of my slaps anyway.
That was one of
but
my
"Seems
shits.
Like You Ready" though. Come on, man.
I can't even bump 12 play the same no more, bro. I can't. Because I don't know who he talking about. It matters, bro. To me, it matters. I ain't going to hold you. It matters.
Sometimes I just got to go off the lyrics. Like, that's why I'm saying 12 play, you're not finna take the whole album from me. But, like, "Seems Like You Ready," okay, I'll give you that.
TP2.
It is a little creepy now once you break the lyrics down and sing it. Okay, I'll take that out. "Honey Love"? Honey Love? I can't listen to "Honey Love," man. Okay, take it then. Fuck.
That's sad, bro. I can't even enjoy "Honey Love."
You know what I'm saying? So it's certain classics I let go. But he didn't hurt nobody in "Step in the Name of Love," man. He didn't hurt nobody in that.
I can't even enjoy "Step in the Name of Love," bro. I
Why?
Can't. Cause, bro, it's the person that matters to me. It is so, bro.
You better separate that art,
bro. TP2 is my favorite R&B album that was ever made, by far. Not even close. Easily, I let that joint play beginning to end. I don't skip nothing. TP2 is the best R&B album to me that ever was created. Right. After all of this situation,
going crazy over here.
Bro,
He ain't lying, bro.
I can't listen to it no more. And
Look.
it's terrible.
Look, all right.
I want to listen to it.
I done gave you "Seems Like You Ready." I done gave you "Honey Love." You ain't taking fucking TP2 away from me. All right?
I can't bump it. I can't. And I'm sad about it
and you're
because
not
I
taking
love
"Slow Wine" from
TP.
me from TP3. All right? You're not taking "Slow Wine" from me. What's that jungle song with the monkey sounds and stuff in it? You know what I'm saying? From TP3, you ain't taking that song away from me either. He didn't hurt nobody in that song. He was talking about animals.
I just can't, bro. I can't. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad.
Look, we got to come to another thing. Another big point, and then we'll move on from R. Kelly. If I got to watch a goddamn Elvis movie, you going to let me in? If I got to watch an Elvis movie and a goddamn Alec Baldwin still get to produce Rust and try to sue them people, you going to let me listen to goddamn Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and my select few R. Kelly songs that I deem fit and appropriate.
You know what's fucked up? I want to agree with you, but I just can't.
Yeah, because I threw the last one in there, but you on board with them first two.
I am. Yeah. I'm so
fucked
disappointed that I can't bump TB2.
Michael Jackson allegedly did something to kids. He like, yeah, I can't do that. That's cool.
I can't.
Not Kels.
Even MJ, right? I ain't gonna lie though. It's certain MJ songs. It just is what it is. Like I'm fucking with them shits. But like I can't
every MJ song. Now Michael ain't hurt nobody in none of them songs. All right, Michael ain't never sung about looking at no kids' booties. Like he ain't never did that.
That's
all right,
true.
he moonwalked and he was a smooth criminal. And hey, don't you want
your whole argument?
Don't you want your criminals to be good? We celebrate Al Capone. We celebrate criminals all the time.
Accusing you of fucking kids. Oh damn, man, you just fucked up Mike. You fucked up Mike's legacy. Mike was finna get by.
I don't believe he did none of those things.
You don't think
he ain't never got convicted. He ain't never been. Mike didn't do none of that stuff.
You don't think Mike really fucked with them kids?
Nope.
You don't think Mike weird ass when touching them kids in the bed like, come here, little thing.
Nope. And OJ innocent. Always has been.
OJ is definitely not innocent. Look, I'm glad OJ got off, but that nigga's not innocent.
What the court say?
That nigga's not innocent. Hey, shout out to OJ. That nigga, when he got free, you know what the first thing nigga did when they said you are non-guilty, you know what that nigga said? I'm gonna write a book called If I Woulda Did It. That nigga guilty as hell. I ain't never coming up with no book that said if I woulda did it, this is how I woulda did it. I'm not doing that shit. OJ did that shit. But you know this fucker is ignorant on my. I'm gonna show y'all like I ain't always saying the right thing. This is very ignorant. This is very immature and all that, right? OJ did that shit, right? But I'm so glad he got off. Because it's been a lot of times in the world where black people get convicted of stuff we ain't even do.
It's not even that. We just
I'm
gonna put it to you this way, and this is the most easiest way I can put it without being too abrasive and too harsh and respectful to the dead. We took a lot of sacrifices. We took a lot of,
to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least. Because it wasn't on us to be choosing to be sacrificed or sacrifice our people. But we took a lot of L's. Mm-hmm. So we're going to celebrate a W when a W happened.
Hey,
unfortunately, if that's how that had to happen, I'm sorry, and it's unfortunate.
My condolences to Nicole Brown Simpson and what's my man, Kato.
Let's get them same respects and condolences to the Emmett Tills and all them other things. And
we lost a lot of people over the years who was
not to make this racy, but relax, all right?
Who was not convicted, who was not even held accountable for their actions.
For real. Shout out JVP. Not too much on OJ though.
we can even go to the what's my man that got killed in L.A.
Which one? The rappers or
no, the regular dude that got killed in the subway station. I can't think
of Oscar Grant.
Oscar Grant. No one was ever held accountable.
Rest in peace, Oscar Grant.
Rest in peace, Oscar Grant. Nobody got held accountable for that. So I'm not saying killing somebody not being held accountable is right, but what I'm saying is we've had so many different instances over the years where somebody did something to us and they got to walk free. We ain't gonna talk about Trayvon Martin, all that kind of stuff. They got to walk free. They killed us and walked free. OJ killed that woman, right? He killed that woman. He definitely
allegedly still.
Yeah, he did that shit.
But no, allegedly still though.
Allegedly because he didn't get convicted.
So you can't legally say that.
But I'm going to say my assumptions. If I was a juror, he did that shit. But you know what? Even if I was a juror, he would have walked free. I'm not gonna hold you. I would not convict that man. Wrong. I know it's wrong. Quis, you are wrong. You are a hypocrite. He did it. You supposed to convict him. I know. But I would have said he was innocent.
I probably would have, only if it would have been like, I don't want to leave you out there. Only if it would have been like, wait a minute. So 9 of y'all already think that it's y'all 9 of y'all going not guilty?
He ain't do that shit.
Well, okay, I'll go for acquittal too then if we can all get out of here. Hey. Like, I'm cool with this one.
Just rocking out.
We ain't fucking nobody over too much.
He ain't do it.
Now, with all that being said, the history that I know that OJ really didn't fuck with us like that, but you know,
even got to do with that sellout.
That was one of the things I wanted to bring up, but that's too serious though. But it would.
It ain't nothing too serious. Bring that shit up.
Damn, I don't want to get into this serious topic. I want to have fun.
We gonna have fun later. Get into that real shit.
But that does kind of go into that. Like we feel that way and we rock with OJ, even though he used us for that, and we didn't. He didn't really rock with us before that happened. He was very much on the side of
sell out.
You broke niggas over there type shit.
Definitely.
That's part of the reason why I was thinking over the weekend. It just got something to do with this. It was something else that happened. Niggas never gonna come together and just win. You can't never. This is what I thought about. This is what I thought about. This is how it would have to be. You would have to have a situation where black people is doing good, and we understand that it's gonna have to be some of us that we not necessarily got to leave behind, but we got to realize on their own that we can possibly help them. So just say in the ideal world, because in a come together, all of us on the same page community, it ain't going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm in that mind state with this one. Stop that. It ain't happening. Everybody on the same page, no. It's gonna
as much as we would want it to happen, it ain't going to happen.
As much as we want it, it's not. It's going to be a nigga they can buy, and it's going to be a nigga that hate.
Facts.
That's always gonna happen. Yeah. It's gonna be a nigga they can buy, and it's gonna be a nigga that hate on what y'all doing for free, probably. But he just gonna hate. So you can't deal with them niggas. You gotta write them niggas off, let them go on their own. That don't say that we ain't gonna be able to let them niggas into the kingdom once we build the kingdom as far as black people. But we gotta let them realize that
be the niggas they sent in there to infiltrate our shit.
Exactly. That's another thing too. I didn't even think. I was on the side of not really kind of excluding them and executing them type shit, but on some just let them be down where they at because they not ready to rise.
Be the niggas that sell
and then we can help them when they ready to rise. But you right now we gotta be. You might be one of the niggas they bought.
Yeah. They always gonna purchase a nigga.
I thought I had it figured out. This shit stay getting tricky. That's a variable I didn't think about. We might try to think that a nigga like on some, you got it. Now we can help you, teach you how to be like this, and then that nigga
whole ordeal. They be the ones. And you know, and to your point, that's what's crazy though. Like I wish it was at some point we can all get together, because I said this on a previous podcast too. Like I feel like as black people, we gotta get to points where we can disagree too, and still get to the outcome. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to disagree and get to the outcome. Me and Craig can talk about 1,000 different topics, right? Certain things we agree on, like hand to hand. Like we this what we own. The other shit we gonna disagree. We gonna like nah, I don't like that. Right? We got to get to the point to where as black people we can say I disagree with that, and we still had a conversation and we still be on the same page. Them people who disagree and just be like over there, you gotta leave them motherfuckers over there. Yeah. Because what happens is eventually they be the ones that sell out the whole movement. It's happened historically. It's happened through art from the Black Panthers. It's always somebody who will sell out the entire
That's probably
movement.
where the hate start because you try to include them. They be like, nah, that shit ain't gonna work. They see it working, and now they like, how the can I stop this shit from working?
Because they thought it wouldn't go.
Now I gotta be right.
Yep.
I can't feel this feeling of, and I can't get included now because then I gotta bow down.
Yep.
Now I got to bow down and say, come hat in hand and be like, you was right, fam. I like what you're doing over here. How can I be a part now?
You got to admit you was wrong.
Chicken Little Sky. Well, no, not Chicken Little Sky's fault. The Chicken Little making the bread. And he was making the bread and everybody didn't want to help. And then he came out with it and everybody wanted to come get some. That type of shit. Like nobody going to rock with you and shit, you know what I'm saying, when you there. And then when you make it happen, after the fact, everybody's going to want a piece.
Yep.
And then when you don't give a piece, or at least what they deem they deserve, from not doing nothing and contributing, not even the support, the hate come.
The more hate come. Even more like visceral hate than before. Because they feel entitled to
envy.
The envy
of I could have been there and I should be there.
I should be more important than
this.
him. And this, nope. I'm telling you, and it's sad. It's really sad, bro. Because as a people, if we could ever get like on the same, because like one thing I say about, for example, I don't even want to keep bringing this dude up, but like Kanye, right, with the whole like anti-Semitic thing. The thing about it is, screw all of the Kanye, screw what he said, screw all that, right? What that shows you is, at the end of the day, Jewish people stay on code. They stay on code. Man, yo, you said something bogus. We are all on code. We ain't rocking with you. We offer you, and we will make sure everybody else view you the same way. You on BS. When black people get to that point, bro, we'll get so much further in this.
We didn't even have this as a topic, but I wish we had that clip from the Breakfast Club interview of the dude from the ADL going up there because it's been going viral. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was a clip of him saying that basically, and this is not a quote because I might be misquoting him, but the gist of his convo was, or at least what everybody was tripping on, was he said, if we let him get away with that and we don't check that or we don't do something about that, like he kind of corrected himself when he said, like, if we don't do something about that or if we don't stop that, and then he checked himself and said something different. And it's just intricacies like that. There's stuff that is said like that, what you saying, like they be on code.
But stick to it.
It's like code, but then they don't want us, like, it's not a code, but then we also can't let, it was just one of those things they was pointing out, was like, what do he mean by this? What do you mean by that? How was you saying that we don't have the power to do that, and we got to prove we don't have the power to do that by taking everything away from them?
See, that's real. But you know what it is it's okay when they on code. It's not okay if we be on code. And what happens is, because we not typically on code, it's always a black person who willing to sell us out when we should be on code. You know where that
comes from, bro? It's been started. It's inundated in us from the beginning of, probably for go far as back as the Jim Crow stuff.
Definitely.
Because if you think about the way that they raised up and they bring their children up and their people up, they always remind them and let them know that we are part of this. This is the tribe. This is what we stand for. This is what we own. Make sure you stay on this. Like you say, make sure we stay on code. You get taught that like as a kid type shit. And then we get taught all this other crazy other stuff. So we don't even, the thought of, we sitting here discussing the thought of a togetherness and how far-fetched that is. We can't even fathom.
It,
that it could ever happen because we so accustomed to that one dude that's going to do other, that one dude that's going to sell us out, because that is, whether we want to, I don't like it, that's part of our culture also. That's not, I'm not going to say that is our culture, but that's also a part of our culture. Because that's our history. And that's what's been happening. And outside of the Tulsa thing and the Oklahoma thing where we was profiting and they just kind of came and demolished that on their own hate, most
used us against us, though. They used us against us to demolish that. No, you're right. They used us against us. Even in that
I honestly thought that they just said
I don't want to get too. I don't want to get too deep into it.
Let's not get too deep.
But if y'all view it, like you go do the research, you
as far as I know, we was killing it. We was killing it, doing our thing.
They used us against us.
Airports, dentists, doctors, doing our own thing.
We had our whole Black Wall Street.
Had everything that they got
against us,
but they didn't had everything that other people be having for their own self. But they didn't. But then the racist people from the South.
If you go back and check out the Black Panther Party and everything, they use us against it. They always use us against us. Yeah. They never. No.
Yeah,
I don't want to get so deep into it. I don't want to get on my conspiracy theories.
But we get it. We get it. But that's a part of our culture also, and it is as sad as it is, and as fucked up as it is. It's also something that you got to realize, and the only point I'm trying to say is that it's gonna have to be some type of separation as far as and it probably is. It already is really. Once you get to that high elite or that high class, you kind of do separate yourself. Mm-hmm. The great Chris Rock said it a long time ago: "Black people versus niggas," and we've been kind of running with that and breaking it down. But I think it's more than a joke. It's on some real stuff when you think about it.
Real life.
It really would have to be that way for us to be there because. Yeah, some people like that. Some people, the sellouts, the other stuff.
I try to refrain from coon. I hate the word coon, right? But it's certain aspects when you come across it in life, and it's no other word to identify it as. It's sometimes as black, because I like to feel that us as black people, we got to get to a point to where differences of opinions are still respected. So I don't feel like it's one way to be black.
Yeah.
I feel sometimes we have these different perspectives where it's if you don't believe in this, then you're not black enough. Nah, it's no one way to be black. I feel like we as a people we're very in general, I feel we're complicated people.
Yeah,
I feel like
humans
in general, but I feel like black people, we're even more complicated than the average human being. Mm-hmm. So we're complicated people. So we can't just be trying to give us to okay, to be black is this. It's a lot of things to be black. You can be intelligent and be black. You can be ignorant and be black. You can be in the middle and be black. You can be square. You can be fucking nerd. You can be a thug. All that shit is being black. And I feel like all aspects of blackness needs to be respected. It's not that this particular aspect of blackness is more important than this side. Mm-hmm. We need thugs. You know why we need thugs? Because if that shit really hit the fan, we need a fucking army. Mm-hmm. And if y'all niggas out here willing to kill each other, y'all should be willing to kill whoever the fuck we against.
Soldiers, we need generals.
We need soldiers.
We need leaders.
That shit is needed. Yeah. Niggas in the street who on some ignorant shit, nigga, you need it. No matter how ignorant, you need it. At the end of the day, you need it. Even though I don't agree with you killing us, you still need it. A nigga who's smart as fuck, who on the goddamn Black Wall Street, who doing stock, you're needed. You should not be downgraded because you're square. No, you're needed, nigga. The hoodest nigga to the squarest nigga is needed in our movement. We're all needed. And I feel like when we all get to the point of respecting and appreciating everybody, we can start moving forward. Because
and I ain't saying never fight a nigga, don't disagree with a nigga, no. But
sometimes you gotta fight a nigga.
You shouldn't have to just, it's not always, I'm about to take this motherfucker life and take him away from the people that love him and his family.
Word.
That's what you don't have to do. Of course nobody gonna get along with everything. We was just talking about disagreeing and just being okay with disagreeing or whatever that disagreement may be, and however you decide to disagree.
Yep.
It just don't have to end with nobody coming back from that disagreement. That's all.
Yeah.
But once we get to that point, if we could ever get to that point, as grim as I'm seeming, as
it's not grim, it's
non-believing
real
as
shit.
I'm being, it's an iota of chance that it may.
Nah, for real, real talk. We got to get to a point to where you got all of that in perspective. Yeah. So it's times where you need this group of black people. It's times you need this group of black people. It's in other races, even Hispanic races and whatever. I got a lot of Hispanic people that's in my life. Hispanic people have certain codes they just stick to. They don't even realize they doing it, but they stick to it. They stick to code. And I feel like black people, we become so I don't want to say this.
I mean, we do too, but I will say this.
I'm gonna say
the new black people that started at my job, I ain't really had a combo with them.
I'm gonna say something
trying to connect it all.
I might get killed, right? As far as comments, right? I feel like black people, at some point, I don't even know where it happened in history. We put a price tag on us. And you can buy us. You can buy our opinion. You can buy our views on the world.
I know what that is, and when that, because they keep us in a position to where money is so valuable. So if you keep somebody in a position to where money is so life changing, then you can always offer them some money to do your bidding or do
without you doing it.
Because
you can make us do it without you doing it.
Yeah,
so
just
you
imagine like if you had a decent enough life, fucking good education, you living in the suburbs or something, and some dude come and offer you some pennies to do a lot, you gonna look at him crazy. Like, no, I know better than that. Yeah. But if you ain't got nothing and those pennies look like a lot, you might do, a bunch of stuff for that little bit. Because you looking at it like I might never get that. Right. I ain't never seen that. I don't even know how to put myself in a position to get that on my own. And he offering me this now, and all I got to do is
this? Cool, I'll do it.
So yeah,
and we sell ourselves out.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't stick to the code. We sell ourselves out. And then we fight amongst each other while everybody else make their moves to do whatever. And I feel like once we get to a point,
because we only want the money to be, I only want the money to be better than you.
Nick.
I mean, I think I want the money to invest and try to like do something for my family.
We gotta get
and
away
put my
from
kids
that too.
in a position.
We definitely gotta get away from that.
I only want this money so I can get some stuff so I can stunt to be better than you.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy?
All.
We like one of the only groups of people who view the world that way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's been instilled in us to view the world that way. But like if you should like I be around, like my girl is a mixed chick. She got white friends, white family members, whatever. They view the world very different. Like it's a learning experience. They view the world so different than like niggas. Like I'm around niggas. And like my niggas or like even my niggas who actually doing the right thing in life, we still got nigga mentalities about certain shit.
Yeah.
And niggas view the world so much different than like bro, I'd have been sitting around and listening to her and her friends talking, and I'd be like, my niggas would never say this shit.
Yeah.
And it ain't that what they saying is wrong. It's just that we don't have that togetherness to do certain shit.
The philosophies, the way you brought up, the way you live. Just like I just said, like most niggas live like I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. If you really think about it. The way we spend money, the way we live, the way we make decisions, all of that. And most white people live the opposite way. You know? I'm setting up for the long time. I'll have fun when I can. You know, if you're responsible.
They plan a fun time.
We're talking about a certain group of both people, black people and white people. There's not one of them generals with everything. Yeah. But yeah.
It's always exceptions, but I just feel like we gotta get to a point to where us as black people do got like
there's some white people some broken fucked up out there too.
Yes.
Way worse
I
than
definitely
us,
know some fucked up white motherfuckers.
Don't be sitting here thinking.
First off, when I say nigga, I don't mean
race. And I also know some great black people.
When I say nigga, I don't mean a race. I know some white motherfuckers who definitely some niggas. Like they do nigga shit. They be on they nigga shit.
Better not say it though.
Yeah. Real shit.
You better not say that shit. But
you better not say nigga. But they be on nigga shit.
You could be one.
You be on some nigga shit. Like motherfuckers, they don't even talk black or nothing. They be on white people shit, but they be on some
white nigga shit.
White nigga shit. Like I work with a couple of them. I'll be like, bro, you gotta chill.
White people call them trailer parks stuff, but we just call them white niggas.
Yeah, white niggas. They be on some nigga shit.
We know.
But you know what I'm saying? We gotta get to a point as black people that where we just kind of get everything in order. And we just stop fighting each other, man. We got to start fighting each other.
All right. So we in a serious amount too much. Let's have some fun, man. We got too many fun topics. I didn't even want to do that. Had me out here being all fucking philosophical on my Malcolm X stuff, man. All
right, silly. I got almost one more serious topic. Almost one more. I'm gonna say almost one because I just want to bring this shit up on the podcast, right?
Oh no, go ahead.
So over the week, right?
He'll let us know on time.
Yeah, he ain't got to our time, so we got time, right? Yeah. So over the week, I was what's the word I want to use? I was indulging in things that was out of my box, right? Because when you're doing a podcast, you try to find things that's out of your box. So I seen this video, right? And it was this chick. And what happened was in the video, the chick was interacting with a gay guy. Cool. I don't care about gay guys. I got my sister gay. I don't care about this shit, right? But what happened in this particular video is the gay guy did something that made me say, oh, damn, that's reckless, right? But the reaction from this woman was like, ha 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 ha. It was cool, right? So then, you know what? In the midst of watching this video, Craig, I said, you know what? I got a problem. I got a fucking issue. I feel like it is prejudice going on in the world. I feel like gay guys got way more privileges than straight guys.
Always been
and
that
I
way.
didn't fucking like it.
Always been that way.
I didn't enjoy it, Craig.
What did he do though?
All right, so I wrote this down because I had to make sure I wrote it down right. So I was watching. Okay, so I was watching. I didn't want to read the whole shit. So I was watching this video, right? And then the gay. Okay, so it was a chick, and then the gay guy responded when he's like, "Oh my god," because he didn't know it was a female or whatever. How the shit was set up, he didn't know who it was he was talking to. It was a chick, right? He was like, oh my god, I didn't even know you was a girl. Oh, bitch, blah, blah, blah. And she laughing, oh my god, yeah. He's like, oh, bitch, I didn't know. And they hugging and shit. And I was like, I feel some way.
So you was mad at the bitch. So
I was mad he got to call her a bitch. I don't get to call women bitches. I have a problem with that.
Bro, this whole time I'm like, because when he say that, I'm like, I've always known that gay guys got privileges when it come to women, like, they can see them naked. They could be like in the dressing room, help them dress. They can like touch them. They can
touch a titty, the whole nine. Nobody say nothing.
So I'm thinking he finna tell me that.
No,
you mad because he said bitch, bro?
I was mad because
that's the most basic of.
But but the problem. That way is basic, right? But I was thinking about all the other shit they get to get away with that we don't, and I felt some way about that shit. Like, yo, y'all gay dudes get to do so much stuff that us straight dudes can't do. Why can't I just walk up to a chick and touch her titty and be like, oh, your titty looking good?
Because it's fucking sexual now.
Bro, they really walk up to a chick and be like, hey, girl, your titty's big.
Because
and then
that's
that girl
sexual.
Be cool with that shit.
That's sexual. Now,
why
what you could do, you can get your stud friend to look at your gray sweatpants and be like, hey, bruh, I see you over there. Your girl can't be mad at that. Would you want that?
No, I want no stud. I want the film. I want the film.
You don't want your.
I want the film.
You don't want your fucking lesbian best friend that's fucking dressed in the same jogging outfit that you got on. Being like, hey, I see what you're doing over there.
Like, shout out to the lesbian homegirls. I got.
Oh yeah, shout out to my sister Jasmine. She probably listens.
Oh shit, shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. She cool as shit too. She be on my Facebook. No,
oh yeah,
yeah. I fuck with Jasmine. She cool.
She be talking. That don't shock me at all.
Yeah, she cool as shit.
Surprised she didn't fucking know you from years ago. She know every goddamn body.
I don't think I know her, but she cool as shit though. Like my sister lesbian and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what I'm saying is like. I don't got no problem with motherfuckers being gay. Like, I don't. I just feel like we should be a straight nigga should be under the same rules. Nah. I should be able to come see you and say, how you doing? And grab your titty the same way a lesbian do. I feel that way.
Look, ladies, I don't want to walk. Do you know how weird that'd be for me if I could just walk up and just like grab titties? I don't want to do that.
Weird for me.
That's, nah.
I want to grab your titty.
I want to do it like in private.
And I want to be like, oh, this is a nice titty. Same way lesbians do. Show me the same respect. I feel like I should get the same respect.
I will say this. Like, I be getting like touched and shit, and I don't really be saying nothing because I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Like if like a girl come up to me and something, or she grab like my ass, or like she grab me in the front, or she.
Damn,
sometimes girls be touching me.
You know what that means? You should do. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Let me put this on the podcast. If I'm out and about, right, and one of y'all chicks like, oh my god, that's Quis, and you grab my ass and pulling my dick out.
I'm just saying. I just laugh at it and be like, oh, okay.
I'm looking right at the camera. I'm gonna know I mean that shit.
That wasn't for me.
You touched my.
I hope you didn't think I thought you were talking to me.
Absolutely not. You touch my ass in public, I'm pulling my dick out.
But yeah, man, that shit be happening. But it's like it's one of them things. But I get it. Why? Because you're not like. I mean, for the most part. I can beat her up if I was in danger.
You can't beat her up, nigga.
No, I'm saying like
you gotta lose.
No, why I don't feel alarmed is because
you can't physically beat her up.
If she was to do something and vice versa, it's not the same way. So that's why
bad, you ain't gonna never beat her up. You gonna let her do it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, why is niggas so perverted? If a chick is a baddie and she try to harass us, we going.
I don't know if we going, but we not gonna be mad at it.
We're going. Hey, look,
we going as far as she want to take us. That's she might just want to flirt. She might not even be on.
Bitch, I got a passport. Let's go. I'm going. Don't you dare be no bad bitch and chest me.
Nah, it do make it difficult though.
You gotta call your girl like, hey, babe, yeah, tonight.
Hey, speaking of, right? Sometimes like it be a real fine girl. Damn, oh man, this is crazy because I don't know. Sometimes the more and more people hit me up and just be like, oh man, the podcast, y'all chemistry, I'll be like, you be listening?
You never know.
Shit.
I got like,
I instantly think about what did I say?
Yeah.
Like, did I ever say something about you? Like, damn. So I got to be careful now what I say because if. But anyway,
no, don't be careful. Talk your shit.
Hey, bro.
They
So
still listening anyway.
speaking of, sometimes it be situations, right, that be happening where you'll think that like, oh shit, it's some rhythm here. She giving me rhythm. So I'll ask you the situation. You come across the girl that a woman that be around. We'll say that you ain't really acquainted.
She just be
like
around.
that.
You kind of interact.
But y'all cool, you know. It could be work stuff. It could be you frequent the place she work at, whatever. But y'all know each other on a what's up, hey, whatever basis.
No, light shit, but nothing too
light
crazy.
stuff,
Light
maybe a little extra
crazy.
stuff. Oh, that was dope. What you did, that type of stuff, right? She show up one time in a different capacity where it's not exactly that demographic. She got a little bit more time to chill, but she's also with somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Like one of her dips.
Yeah, something like that, right? Oh, I'm trying to keep this super vague for purposes, but I hope y'all get all of this. So she with somebody, right? Another dude or whatever, right? Now, I'm only bringing all of this up in preference in this situation because while we conversating, the whole time we conversating, I'm feeling an energy or feeling a way, but I'm like, I can never act on this energy, but it's okay, cool. I think I'm right on this. It ain't really, right?
I know.
Because the whole time, he right here.
My man's there.
And she
ain't
nothing.
Yeah, I've been in that.
Notice that.
Yeah, I got you.
Leave, because after a while, I start feeling uncomfortable. Hey, I'm interrupting. Let me get out, finish y'all, do y'all thing. You know, I don't usually see you with. I don't know what this is.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All of this is only important because 15, 30 minutes, 20, whatever go by, however many time go by, and I'm sitting not too far. And then somebody else that she may be around, you know, that she may like know, and they come over and they speak. The first thing she does is introduce said person. The first thing she does, or one of the first things, is introduce said person to Guy. So now I'm thinking in my head,
So how did you play it?
Was that?
Oh, how would you play it?
How would I play it if I was that dude?
Yeah.
I don't know what the if this I've been. I don't want to say I've been that dude before.
If you was ever that guy, Craig, how would you play it?
If I was ever
Craig's
that guy,
never been in this situation before. Everybody who listening.
If I was ever in that situation on the random, just like being out there, never even knowing what to experience, like I don't know what that experience is like ever in life. But if I was ever to be that guy, one thing I would do is reevaluate my place in a relationship, and so I know my spot. If I thought that I was in the spot that I'd realized that I'm not at, now I got to reevaluate where I am on the list. Like, that's all that would do for me personally if I realized that.
That's a good way to deal with that.
If I knew beforehand what it was, this ain't gonna faze me at all. I don't want you introducing me at all anyway.
You know what I don't be liking, bro? When you meet females, right? And, like, I'm a type of nigga, like, I can deal with anything as long as we know what the situation is. So if you got a man, I don't care. If you single, I don't care. Whatever the situation is, as long as you be like, hey, this is my situation when I meet you, it's like, all right, cool, I can deal with it. I still might knock you down. I might not knock you down. We might get some cool shit. But just let a nigga know what I'm dealing with up top. What you can't do with a nigga like me is like, I'm already like motherfucking stirring your mac and cheese, right? I'm already stirring your mac and cheese. You can't come to me and be like, hey, I got another chef at the crib, so you can't be stirring the mac and cheese like that. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you gotta do with me? I'm still gonna stir your mac and cheese. Like, you can't come to me after the fact. It's not gonna stop anything because you let me stir your mac and cheese, but you had the chef at home the whole time. So I'm still stirring your mac and cheese.
I'm about to make the fires rule now.
Straight up.
You ain't never had your mac and
Bitch,
cheese
I'm putting
like this before.
Gouda in this shit. This gonna
I'm
be
about to throw.
Gouda and
I'm
sharp
getting extra
cheddar.
expensive cheeses. I'm throwing season.
playing with
If you white, I'm throwing breadcrumbs.
Word. I'm finna have this shit creamy as fuck. And
You just put a battery on my
sour
back.
cream in this shit. We finna have this shit nice and creamy for the. You not
now we LeBron and Steph, who really the face of this league,
Word.
who really running shit. Like we compete now.
You is not finna take my motherfucking cheese out your macaroni. It's not finna happen.
Come on now, you shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah, you should have said that shit from
You
the
shouldn't have
jump.
told me that.
I would have played that shit accordingly. But you
And,
can't do is
yeah.
come back later and change it.
I mean, I'm probably still gonna do the same thing if you tell me from the jump, but at least I know.
Hey, if I know from the jump, I'm gonna play my part. But what you not gonna do?
I'm still
is
gonna play
have
my
me-
part.
have me
But
playing my
if you
part
don't think,
and then tell me later on, like, yo, I got another nigga. It's like, bitch, what you not gonna do now is when I hit you up and say, hey, come slide through, you can't tell me like I can't, cause like, no, cause you should say shit at first. Then I would have knew my place. I know
Look,
I gotta
bro.
work around his schedule.
I'm a good team player. That's a good point too. 'Cause
Allegedly.
you gotta work around. You gotta make sure
You
that
gotta
you
work
know
around
you
his schedule.
make it work around his schedule. Make sure
I'm a
everything
good
is
side
natural
nigga.
and normal and everything going right for his thing.
Yeah, I don't have no problems with homeboy. He don't
For
know
real,
fucking
I'm gonna
you.
tell you this. I'm a team player, bro. I don't want like I'm gonna when you tell me like you got somebody else or whatever. I'm gonna like play my part. That ain't no problem. But I also know what I'm here for. So if anything, if you want the best out of me, let me know my position so I know what I gotta play.
Be a good coach.
Because if you got me out here thinking that I'm supposed to be at the 5 spot when you really just need me you got me trying to think I'm a point guard when you really just need me at the 5 spot and play under the hole, hit me up when you need me. Now I'm out here Joel Embiiding. I'm out here center spot trying to be a point guard. Don't know what I'm doing. Messing up championships.
If you need me to be a role player, say that.
Just
Don't
let
have me
me
thinking I'm the
know.
leader of the team. I'll be the role player. You need me to be available when you hit me up. I'll come through, knock the fucking pussy off, eat your pussy from the back, keep that shit moving. Don't be telling me you need me to be the nigga that go out there every game and get you 18 and 12.
Yeah.
'Cause now I feel like I gotta have a star
don't
role.
sign me to the team, making me think that I'm gonna be a starter.
Word. Give me a
Just
6-day
let me
contract.
know. Let me know I'm Patrick Beverly. I might not be the strongest player. I might not get a lot of minutes, but I play a vital point on this team
role.
to keep this team together.
real
I'm a
shit.
vital point of this. I bring a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling, and I hold this team together in a part that a lot of people, no bullshit, a lot of people don't see my value. And a lot of people think that because I'm not out there
Gary
playing.
Payton Jr. was a very essential role to the fucking Golden State Warriors championship run. You need your role players. If I'm a role player, you tell me, hey, you a role player. I'm gonna be Sean Livingston. I'm gonna hit the
Bruh.
mid-range J and play defense. Don't be
Iguodala on that pussy.
Real shit. I'm out there David West like a motherfucker. Don't be
For real.
Don't be telling me you need me to be Steph and you don't need me to be Steph. Because if you tell me I'm Steph, then I'm shooting from half court and you better not say shit to me because you
real.
tell me that's my role.
I'm Tony
Don't
Kukoc
lie to
all
me.
day. Let me know.
Straight up.
Hey, Pippen ain't been having it right now. I need you to come in. I'm there.
I'm Horace Grant. All the pick and rolls you need. Don't be motherfucking telling me you need me to shoot threes. 'Cause then if I turn into motherfucking Dirk Nowitzki, you can't get mad at me. Tell me my role and I'm gonna work on my
You know?
role.
Oh shit, man. We got it's
What we got?
It is good
What
stuff.
we got? What we got, Tyler? We got a couple minutes. What we got?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
We got 5. All right, we got. Let's see what we got.
I'll let you
let's
end
get
it with. Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, we ain't get.
If you got something quick, we could end it with that, man.
All
We
right.
get out of here on that.
We gonna go with this one, right? Because we had this one in there just like a last minute topic, just in case if we get to it or whatever, right? Craig,
What up?
can you take an open relationship serious? That's one of the.
Nah. Nah. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Serious for it to be like a serious open, yeah, but we know that we are never gonna marry each other. So if we're in an open relationship like that, then we know marriage, we could be together forever or hang around or fuck around, whatever we doing, we could do that for a long time, do that forever. But when I hear serious, I'm like, yeah, have kids, sit down, move in, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't, we not doing that. If it's extra dicks, extra pussies, then why we doing
You
all
know,
this?
it's so that's again. I just thought about this as we talking about this, right? if you in an open relationship,
we can have fun, but we just can't do the.
Is that essentially saying you basically just like, I'm in a relationship with somebody who like my best friend and I love them, and then we just gonna fuck whoever we want? Like, is that essentially that? Because if you think about it, open relationship mean we can do whatever we kind of want to do, but these motherfuckers is the one who matters. So like, I ain't tripping if you, because people in open relationships don't necessarily be out here fucking everybody, but they can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is that more of like, I'm with my best friend, we love each other, we ain't breaking up, we gonna be together, but they can go fuck somebody else.
Open relationship, to my knowledge, is, and I'm only going from a man perspective. Open relationship is, chances are I'm gonna cheat or I'm gonna fuck somebody else. The right thing for me to do is preference that and let you know, and being that I might want that, I have to be okay with you having that same option. Whether you choose to do it or not, I can't sit here and tell you that you don't get to do that, but I know that that might be what I want to do.
But I get to do it, but you can't.
So that's what I believe, that all of that is based in, whether it come from the man or the woman. So, and then you might just find somebody who agrees with that and feel like you. And like you say, yeah, this is my best friend, we cool. I actually don't mind living with this person. I don't mind, you know, coexisting with this person. I don't mind raising kids, marrying, whatever. But I also know that if I want to fuck somebody, I might just want to fuck them and let it go. And she can do the same and da-da-da. I don't know if I got that much growth yet. I don't know if I'm there yet. I can't do that.
I think like if like a man meets some good pussy, it's hard to tell him not to go fuck it.
But how he won't even know it's good if he don't. If he got a wife and he don't fuck her, he won't even know it's good to be tempted by it. Exactly, right? The wanting to. Exactly. Now, the other part, the thing that made me think about this.
After some ignorant shit like, hey, Craig, but you know, the reality of the situation is, niggas like no pussy.
Oh, yeah. We can't run that fast. Yeah, I know.
If new pussy want to fuck you, you probably going to sprain your ankle.
Hey, we run this fast.
You going to run and be like, my ankle, oh, God. It's broke. Oh, shit. You got me, good pussy. Just fuck me.
He was like, you got me on the turn. I got take a step. As soon as I turned around to leave, I
sprained a hamstring. Right, I put a hamstring. Good pussy. You got me.
Man, it be that way. They be offering and you be like, nah, I'm good. And it only take them to be like, I don't care about that. And then you turn around like, what?
I don't care about that. Me
like, nah, I'm married. I got a girl. So what? I don't care about that.
Like I want to. It's indulgement happening. Nigga, that pussy gonna be so good. It be niggas leaving, man. They be like, "Look, bitch, this ain't gonna work out."
that ain't gonna work out for you. Tell you
it
that
might not, but niggas be like, "It ain't gonna work out." I like her. You gotta go.
Sneak the pussy and then get back to your main girl and love her like you know you should. That's what you fuck the side girl for anyway, to make sure you fuck the side girl to make sure that you still love your main girl.
Side chick ain't got no good pussy, nigga. You fucking fall in love.
Hey, let's end. Speaking of side girls, let's end with this piece of note that I always wanted to say that I felt like people might cancel me for if I say it.
Always make sure. I got Craig saying all the shit he usually don't say. I'm a terrible influence.
Always make sure that your side chick look like her daddy, but she don't know him. That way, she'll be easy to leave, and she will never expect you to treat her better than her daddy did.
Ignorant.
This has been another episode of I'm Almost Joking Podcast with the Disrespectful Collective. Craig aka Sister Life here with.
This thing is so fucking ignorant. It's your boy. That might go for some of the hands. It's your boy Quis, aka Dash. We'll see y'all next week. Episode 50. Shout out to my boy Tyler, Radio 22, Corey, and everybody with it. Y'all go check out the page. We'll let y'all next week. We out. Dizzle. You stupid.